Hi, I'm Gemma. I'm an artist who loves to work with materials that other people think are rubbish. I'm really excited that you're going to be joining me today to make some upcycled Australian animal art. So, let's get our materials together so we can get started. First thing, I want you to raid your recycling bin. And see what you can find. I've found some bottles, some cardboard, some lids, and a toilet paper roll. If you don't have things in your recycling bin, but you do have some paper or cardboard used for art, you can definitely use that instead. I'll also need you to grab a few art supplies. Get a pair of scissors, a marker or a pencil to draw with, either some glue or some tape, and something to colour with. Today I've got with me some coloured pencils and some watercolour paints. Alright, I'm just going to clear this stuff out of the way. First, I'm going to teach you how to make an echidna or other animal of your choice from some cardboard. Now, the first thing to do is to think about what kind of animal you might like to make. You might want to look up some pictures in a book or on the internet, or just think about from your imagination any Australian animals you might have seen near your house, or something that you'd really like to see someday. I've chosen an echidna because that's my favourite thing that I've seen while out on a walk. I'm going to use some cardboard to make my echidna. If you don't have cardboard that is plain, you can stick a piece of paper like I have. So it's got a nice clean surface ready to add some colour and decoration. But I'm pretty lucky that I found this great piece of cardboard, and I think I'm going to use that. Alright. So the first thing you need to do is draw your animal's body. For an echidna, he's pretty easy. He's just like a semicircle with a nice long nose. And then I'm not going to worry about his legs because I'm going to add them later. I'm going to add my eye now. Colour in the nose. Make sure it's ready to eat some delicious ants. And I'm going to add a few spikes, which are just like the letter V. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Now to make the feet. I'm going to draw another semicircle, and this one is just going to cut like a pizza slice out the middle and add some little feet. Now time to cut it out. I'm going to use what I've drawn here as a template for my second feet, so I can trace around them. Now, depending on what cardboard you have, you might be finding it a little bit tricky to cut out. So if you need to go get someone to help you with this part, that's absolutely fine. I find that cereal boxes are a nice easy cardboard to cut, but some of those big boxes can be a little bit tough. Cutting my shape a bit smaller to make it easier to get my scissors around. Don't worry about it being perfect. My legs are a little bit wonky, but that's going to be just fine. Alright, now I'm going to use my legs as a template. Find a little scrap piece here that I can trace around. Alright, you can decorate however you like. I think I'm going to grab some coloured pencils. Add some yellow onto my echidna's quills. You can use markers or paint, whatever you've got at home to colour with. And add a bit of orange on the legs. And add my feet onto this one. Alright, now to get my echidna to stand up, I'm going to need to find a spot, I reckon here, where I want to make a little notch. And one more at the back. And then right in the middle of the legs, I'm going to make another little notch. All right, let's put his legs on. And there you go. That is my recycled cardboard echidna. I wonder what other animals you could make. The next thing I'd like to show you how to make is a kangaroo or other animal from a recycled bottle. This is great if you don't have any cardboard at home. All you need to do is find some sort of container, box, jar, anything really that could be the body of your animal. This big kangaroo is made from a bottle, but I think I might now make a little wallaby from this toilet roll. I'm just going to use a plain piece of paper to make the parts for my wallaby. So I need to do 2 legs, a tail, a pouch, maybe a little joey, and a head. You can use your bottle or container, whatever you've got, to try and see what kind of size you might need to do. I'm going to start with a tail. A nice long tail there. I'm going to do 2 legs with some big feet, great for jumping. And I need to do my head. And a pouch. And a little joey in the pouch. All right, now to add some colour. I think for this one, I want to use my watercolour paints, but you could use markers, pencils, whatever you have. Let's grab a jar with some water. And because this is an artwork, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to do whatever colours I like. So I'm going to use this bright pink for my wallaby. If you have a favourite colour, you could use it to colour your animal. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Now I just need to give it a moment to dry. All right, my watercolour is getting pretty close to being fully dried. Dry enough for me to cut it out. All right, I've got my toilet roll and I've got all my pieces. Now I can use a glue stick or some tape, whatever you have at home will do. And you're going to put your pieces together. And put a little crease there so the tail sticks out nicely. Glue on the big strong legs. And Joey in the pouch. I'm just going to tuck mine under my legs, but if you've made it a little bit too big, you can also cut it a little bit extra off. All right, and my wallaby is ready to hop along and join the other animals. So today we've made a cardboard echidna and a recycled wallaby, but you don't need to stop there. There are so many things you can do with recycled materials at home. Here's a red-bellied black snake that I made from some old bottle caps and a bit of an old necklace. I encourage you to go and find as many materials to make as many animals as you want. Remember that it's always best to try and use repurposed or recycled materials when we're caring for the environment. And when you're finished with your artwork, to think about getting rid of it as carefully as possible. It's also a great opportunity to learn more about the plants and animals that live where you are, and to think about how we can protect the habitats that those animals live in. I hope you enjoyed making some art with me today. I had heaps of fun, and I hope you keep making more art after this session is finished. See you later.